Hello, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes on a mini documentary and show you what happens on set. I'm going to be a camera operator, or DP, and I'm going to be working with the director. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm here with Omari and he's going to be directing today's documentary. So what are we doing today, Omari?
We are shooting a documentary that I've been working on for the last couple of months. It's with a fitness guy who's just got into bodybuilding, and we're shooting a 2-camera setup today in your Zone 45 in Greenwich. I have to say, I'm doing a lot of different things at the same time. So I'll come and scout the location out, meet with the owner who's just over there training the client as we speak. You can hear them in the background. Sort of see, where I want the camera set up, what sort of framing we want to do, have a look at the lighting and see how it is coming in. Ideally, what you want to do is take some pictures as well, just so that you've got them for a reference, so that if you are working with somebody like Jack, I can take some pictures, but sort of wear a lot of different hats and just try and make things work with. It's worth its weight in gold to be able to, it's worth its weight in Jack to be able to work with somebody else. When you're on set and you're doing something, you've got so many different things going on, and having somebody else able to come in and be like, okay, we're gonna do this, this is how we're gonna set this up, and what were your ideas? Okay, let me make that happen. And then I can go off and do the things that I need to do. I can be sitting with talent, I can coach them through the questions and stuff like that. I can sort of have a chat with them. Filmmaking is a collaborative thing, and it always has been. And having other people with you, people that are there that can do these specific roles, they add so much to the production and they just make you better. And the other thing as well is that you learn from each other. You get very set in your ways. So you've got a certain way that you do things. You always do 3-point lighting with this hair, and this hair. And they come in and they go, oh, let's not do that today. Let's just do something else. Let's do something fun. Let's mix it up and try this. And you're like, oh, okay, let's give that a go. And it just makes such a big difference. And the other thing is, it's very lonely working by yourself all the time. Sometimes it's just nice having somebody that you can just you can bounce some ideas off and have a laugh with on set. You don't always have to be like that sole guy that's coming in, and it's a lot of hats to wear at the same time. So if you can just take one off and hand it off to somebody else, it lets you just be able to multitask a little bit easier. So the gym is actually quite spacious. We got quite lucky today, and that's allowed us to sort of space things out. So we're shooting on the C200 over there, and we're also shooting on Jack's A7S3, which he's just got. So we're shooting C-Log 3 on this one and S-Log on the Sony. We've got the 300D, the Aperture 300D to here, just up here, and you can see right in front of me on this side. And we've also got a little bit of film from like a cheapy LED. And then we've got an MC in the background here. I don't know if you can see, I'm bald, so you should be able to see something, but there's like this redness that should be here. And that's it really. It's quite a simple setup, and we're just waiting for our talent. He's late, but that's always the way. Be mindful of late talent. Try and keep an eye on them. That's my little bit of advice to you. Yeah, I think the best thing that I can say to you is just get out there and do it. The best film school that I ever had was buying a camera and then just going out there and making stuff. My best bit of advice would be find something that you're passionate about, whether that be fitness, gaming, cameras, lenses, and then just do something about it. Find a subject that appeals to you and make something. And invariably, it will probably be, if it's your first thing, it will have issues. It might not be the best thing that you ever make, but it also will be one of the things that makes probably the biggest difference in your life and allows you to get on that journey, because the sooner that you start on that path, the easier it will be for you to get to that professional level. And too many people worry about making it perfect straight away, but nobody's perfect straight away. When I first started, the amount of mistakes, no sound. I'm not recording at the right time. I've made so many mistakes, but you do those things and you get better with time. And eventually you're at a point where you can get a little bit of money from it as well, or you can just be doing passion projects that you really care about.
So I've just got back from the shoot, and I think Omari had some excellent advice for you as filmmakers, particularly those of you that are just starting out. So to summarize, as a filmmaker, you should, number 1, work with more experienced filmmakers. They get an extra hand on set, and you get invaluable advice and guidance to help you grow as a filmmaker. Number 2, share ideas and work collaboratively. Now this depends on who you're working with. If you're working with someone like Omari, who really values that collaborative approach, then go for it. But sometimes a producer might hire you just to operate a camera. So in those situations, you're better off focusing on what you've been hired to do. It's important to judge each situation individually, but if at all possible, collaborate and share ideas. And number 3, get over yourself and start shooting. It's great to research and watch tutorials, but as Omari said, the best film school is when you pick up a camera and go out and shoot. It can be overwhelming at first, and your first few projects won't be amazing, but the more you shoot, the faster you'll grow as a filmmaker. So thank you for watching, and if you got some value from this video, please give it a like, and let me know in the comments below, what have your on-set experiences been like? If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the exciting content I've got coming up. And until next time, stay safe and goodbye.